Hey everyone, affilated Gaming here, and today we're playing Eternal Evolution. It's time for some patch notes. Looks like we have a lot of info to go over, so let's get to it. There's lots of fun things to look at, so we're gonna dive right into the patch notes. Let me know how you guys are doing. I want to check in every week at least, hopefully do a couple more than once a week here. Sorry. It's just been busy with the other channel trying to get it rolling, and yeah, YouTube is definitely hiding me in the algorithm. It's not even showing up for a lot of the keywords I'm using, so we're getting there. I'm trucking on, and I'm having a lot of fun with Honkai Star Rail, and we have lots of other fun stuff to come, but we're still playing Eternal Evolution. Let me know if you guys have any favorite stuff that you've been working on. Are you falling in love with certain new heroes? How are you guys liking Dominic? I'd love to know what you guys are up to. Oh, and I have to mention, make sure you're following my other YouTube channels as well. I do have all of my other games posted via the main YouTube channel I've used to use for Raid Shadow Legends, the affilated Gaming. That's going to be all dark fantasy vibe games, and we're going to have lots of fun teasers. I'm going to always try to show new games on that channel as well that kind of fit the similar vibe, the gacha vibe, the idle RPGs, the mostly the dark fantasy vibe at least, or some sort of fantasy vibe. And then I also, of course, have my Honkai Star Rail and probably future Genshin Impact related content, anime gacha style games on the Anime Gacha, affilated Gaming, Honkai Star Rail YouTube channel. So follow me in all the places, see what we're up to, and I'll try to bring you guys all the new games coming out, not just the ones I'm currently playing. So first of all, we do have a new hero coming. Let's play this loop here. This is Wamagon? Trying to pronounce these things for the first time is always entertaining. Alright, so I'm probably brutally butchered that. But he is a Atlas tank, triple S level, and he has knockdown, defense, and taunt. So it is really interesting to see taunt. I'm going to go ahead and pop the skills up on the screen. But yeah, it's really interesting to see taunt because I remember when we started to have things like Leo added to the game as well as Northeon, people were concerned about ways to control like Leo, you know? Which is why summoners eventually became the answer. The crowd control, the stunning, just trying to prevent them from doing their skills in the first place. And there was lots of jokes about Langle being OP because he actually has taunt, and it might be a way to crowd control Leo. But Langle just didn't quite hold up to that expectation or hope. He was not a triple S hero. His base stats were a bit lower, and I think overall it was a good idea, but no, right? No. But I mean, I'm sure there are definitely some ways you can use Lango wisely with that taunt, but maybe now we actually have a proper taunter. So this is fun. So I do want to see here, Alright, so it's common skill. Wamagon taunts all enemies within a specific radius. Targets affected by taunt will only attack Wamagon for the next few seconds. In dragon form, when the taunt ends, Wamagon deals a certain percentage of max HP as damage to all enemies within a specific range. So damage based on his HP, that's what I want to see. I love it. That's what some of the other characters have that make them quite strong. It's based on their HP though, not... Wait, percentage of max HP as damage. So it's got to be his max HP though. So yeah, of his own max HP. Okay, looking through the rest of the kit, lots of his own max HP and restores percentage of max HP. So I do think they mean his HP, just to be clear, not the enemies. But I didn't read through everything on this very long kit description, talents, etc. So we'll take a deeper look in game, but it seems like he's going to be pretty fun. So let me go ahead and switch this off, and let's take a look at the rest of the patch notes. We have new events and event optimizations. The new limited recruitment event will open on most servers. During this time, Wamagon, Nafang, and Xander at higher rates. Interesting. That's good to bring Nafang in for those who missed him from the Rise of Heroes events. So new players can have a chance to get some Nafangs. I like it. All right, another limited recruitment event will be open on some servers. Zaida, Falvia, and Senway. Zaida's, honestly, I really like Zaida when I'm using the tank commander along with Pandemonium in some situations. So Zaida often is my last character alive and finishing off someone in an arena fight still, which is when I'm using that in like 3v3. That's really fun to see. She's actually pretty fun, and I like to put her in a shield set so the shield she puts on herself are even bigger. All right. Chumuzo's Bell will be back. That will be open, let's see, with Wamagon, Zaida, and Universal Crystals. Okay. That's different. I like that. Instead of a prototype, it's going to be the things to change or to improve them. It's like getting a gene hybrid instead of a character. I like that. All right. Good choice for sure. A new Details Gathering event will open as well, as always. Rusted Gears for those spins, and then Vengus copies, diamonds, and... Okay. Yeah, they always have the previous Rise of Heroes character added in with the Details Gathering. All right, and then new Galactic Bounty event will start, where you'll get Zaida copies, so everyone's getting a Zaida. That's nice. Right? That's the one... Or is that Galactic Treasure? My brain hurts, never mind. Now I'm questioning everything. Alright, new season of Twilight Lands will open on most servers. Oh, great. Alright. So, okay, there are gonna be changes to Twilight, it looks like, when we scroll down, so we have those to read in a moment. Oh boy. Alright, so let's see. A new project premium... Why didn't they change this shit? This game annoys me sometimes. This is... Yeah. So, project premium development, guys. This is the... So we have a new hero coming, but we do not have a hero rally event coming for another full week. So, if you do want to pull for Wamagon and you want to be patient, and you're really enjoying the tank meta, and you want to pull more than just like 60 summons to grab a copy, if you want to pull a couple hundred, trying to get multiple copies of him on the limited banner, and then you've saved up advanced summoning tickets and you want to try to hit those milestones of like 500, 700, 900 total between advanced and limited tickets, you gotta wait a whole week. Don't get the character right away if you're planning to pull any more than 60 summons. You always want to do that at the same time as blasting all your advanced, and just, you know, if you have 200 limited tickets and you want to try to get 2-3 copies of the guy, if you get very lucky, or more, really, to be fair, and then you want to pair that because you've saved, like, you definitely want to wait. It's just worth the wait, unfortunately, which is sad, but it is what it is. It's just the way they have the events right now, which, like I mentioned in my other video, instead of helping the 1 to 5% of people that were screwed with Thursday never being able to double dip, they hurt the entire community by not allowing us to double dip when there's some special stuff happening. And it just doesn't make any... Well, I guess you could still double dip. It just makes people wait, I should say. It makes people wait. And depending on the events, you can't double dip. So it's quirky, it's weird, I don't like it. This should always have a hero rally the first day a new hero starts, or they should have listened to our other feedback where we very clearly said all you have to do is shift the hero rally and the project, what is this called again? Project Premium Development. If you just shift those events 1 or 2 days into the middle of the rotation, where it's just automatically going to cycle, you could have, you know, have a quick... whatever, 30-second, 1 minute, however long it takes to click the button in the server to just switch those events middle of the week. That's not a Thursday, then the problem would be solved and everybody has a chance to double dip no matter what events are going on, and then you never have to worry about that. But at least if they want to help the people, give us a hero rally the first day of a new hero coming out at best. Why would you discourage the community to summon? You're making people feel the need to wait. And as a content creator, we have to be wasteful. Luckily, we get content creator perks, or I wouldn't be pulling any times until there's hero rally events because I try to be smart with my resources. So I just really hope they change that. How have they not changed that already? I don't understand. Anyway. All right, update the rewards and price of the battle order. The main rewards are upgraded to 2 Skewer and Hattie copies. Oh, that's fun. They changed the price to $25. That's cool. I like the change of the battle order, kind of like battle pass thing, to go to a good triple S hero. So people that haven't got Skewer and Hattie, it's definitely a good... For $25 to get bonus rewards from a battle order pass, plus get 2 copies of a really good hero that you're going to want to start working on. Definitely good. I still use Skewer Hattie pretty heavily in things like Turbine when I do hit Turbine, and they're definitely still solid in a summoner team. All right. So first recharge event will reset on all servers. The main reward for the first recharge is Skewer and Hattie. Oh, so that back when we first start and you have that spend $1 and you get a Serena, now we could spend $1 and get a Skewer and Hattie. So they're bringing them back around. I like that. Okay, there we go. That's good. They might be screwing us with the hero rally events, making us wait a whole week to summon a new character if we want to pull more than one. Again, I'm going to say that again so people are very clear on what I mean. But at least they're doing, I mean, they always do great things as well. They make strange decisions with others. That's for sure. All right, let's quickly go through the rest of this. We have changes to Twilight. So adjusted the skill of the Monster Arcane Whale at the Assassin Bond stage to chapters 1 through 15. Before the adjustment, gain 600 energy immediately. And then after the adjustment, gain 5 energy per second. Okay, let's just read. After the adjustment, gain 550. Gain 50. After adjustment, gain 50 energy per second when energy is full. Consume all energy to be released in a beam shockwave in a straight line area in front, dealing damage per second to enemies within the area for 5 seconds. Okay. That's interesting. That should be a bit easier, I hope. You would just instantly go into the assassin battle and just be screwed. So, of course, if the monster gains 600 energy immediately and just, destroys your whole team, you don't have a chance, right? But I'm curious to see how that's going to play out. I'm going to definitely try the assassin bond when I do Twilight. All right, we changed the opening time of chapter 16 to 12 p.m. noon server time on the 10th. Since we received feedback telling us the opening time for 6 is too early and wanted to adjust the opening time. Okay. So this is good because, well, it's good depending on where you live. It was, oh god, what time is that going to be then? What's server time? Is server time UTC? It was like 6 or 7 a.m. UTC, right? For me, I think. Or was it 6 or 7 a.m. my time? I don't know. But moving it up a little bit later is definitely good for me in Europe. And honestly, I know that might be still very early in the morning for Americans, but would you rather have it early in the morning, like having when you wake up at a reasonable hour, or would you want it at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning when you're still sleeping or you have to go to bed because it's a work night? So I don't know. We'll see how this affects people's choices, but I still think that's a little bit better for America, unless you're a super, super night owl, but that's not the case for most people playing these kind of games. Most people have families and normal day jobs where they have normal hours and they can't stay up to 4 o'clock in the morning trying to push a brand new opening of Chapter 16 Twilight. But maybe they could wake up at 6 a.m. and have your coffee, start pushing it before you go into work. kind of thing, which could actually allow you to get a little bit of a head start compared to everybody else. So that's pretty good. Definitely good for me. Keep in mind, guys, this game came out. This is not, it's new for some people as of November, but for Europe, it's been out since like May or June. So us Europeans, well, I live in Europe now, we've had this game for quite a while. And this game has a very high European player base. All right, adjusted the monster configuration of Chapter 16, added boss Twilight Whale. It has skills to block the charge effect and long-range damage. It has a higher energy limit and a faster recoverable rate. When it gains enough energy, it becomes extremely violent and invincible. On the contrary, if its energy is insufficient, it may become very weak. Oh, it is recommended to use energy reduction effect of the assassin bond to deal with it. Okay, so we have a whale to attack with our assassins just like Guild Hunt. I like it. That's a good addition. I will be very grateful for getting Dominic as well added to my team. All right, added a one-tap entrance feature to the Divine Proto... Wait. Okay, then there's... This doesn't sound like the rest of its Twilight. Okay, no, these are... now, unrelated to Twilight. Added one-tap enhancement function to the Divine Prototype system. Added a new boss energy bar to the Twilight Lands. Optimized the hero list in the lineup interface. Applied the sorting rules to the hero list in the hero system with a combat preparation lineup interface. Added basic skill descriptions to more heroes. All right, so one thing they really do need to change about Twilight is when we choose our characters in Twilight, for how many... When you go in and you reset your characters and you go to start adding more, don't put in every single one we used last and have to make us uncheck them all. Give us a quick select or quick remove. At least give us a button to quick clear the selection. So that way we can select as you go. The biggest tip I have for the new Twilight, the way things are set up, especially the later stages, is to choose as you go. You're about to fight whatever, choose those 5 people for that team. You go on to the next battle. If you need to add in a few more people, add in a few more people. But don't choose your whole 30 or your 20 characters all up front from the start each time you reset. That makes no sense anyway. So you only want to choose what you have coming up for in case you get stuck along the way. And you might have wasted people that you wish you could have swapped out for someone else. All right, and then we have some bug fixes. Fixed an issue when it became difficult to select the attribute option on the left side of the equipment selection pop-up window and some resolutions. Fixed an issue that the equipment interface was not refreshed immediately after the equipment on the hero was equipped by another hero. Fixed the issue where that the number of hero tokens on the main interface of Rise of Heroes was not refreshed in time. Fixed the issue Fixed an issue that the screen would be black if the resource pack was not downloaded after the update of Rise of Heroes, and fixed an issue of abnormal orientation of continuous casting spells in the boss of Sensaro Marsh in the EX difficulty levels. So this reminds me, a huge change. If you're watching this, developer staff, if you're watching this, give us the red dots back, please. Rise of Heroes took away the red dots from the collection of the rewards for your achievements. So I think every single day, except for like one, I've literally forgot to collect my dailies because there's no red dots saying, oh, you've earned an achievement. Oh, you've earned an achievement. So just a final reminder, guys, go into your Rise of Heroes, check your achievements, make sure you've collected everything from the whole achievements from the event and your dailies because they're not reminding you to do so. Sometimes we need those red dots, right? They're actually, I swear so many times games don't put a red dot in some of the most important places. It's like, that's where we actually need it, not these other places. They've been pretty good with red dots lately, but taking those ones away was terrible. Give them back. All right, guys, let me know what you think about the stuff we discussed today, about the upcoming patch, the changes to Twilight, and the new Tank SSS hero, and I'll see you in the next video.